Hello, and welcome to today's episode of Mystics and Mavericks, a podcast where we explore the lives and teachings of some of the most fascinating spiritual leaders, philosophers, and revolutionaries of our time. I'm your host, Your Name, and today, we're diving into the life and legacy of one of the most controversial, charismatic, and enigmatic spiritual figures of the 20th century, Rajneesh, better known as Osho. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and click the bell icon so you never miss our latest videos. As Osho, born as Chandra Mohan Jain in 1931 in Kukwata, a small village in India, Osho went on to become a global phenomenon, attracting millions of followers, sparking countless debates, and leaving behind a legacy that continues to inspire and provoke thought even decades after his passing. His teachings were a unique blend of Eastern spirituality, Western psychology, and a radical call for individual freedom. But who was Osho really? What made him so compelling to some and so controversial to others? And what can we learn from his life and teachings today? In this episode, we'll explore Osho's early life, his spiritual awakening, his rise to fame, the controversies that surrounded him, and the timeless wisdom he left behind. So, grab a cup of tea, sit back, and let's embark on this fascinating journey together. From Chandra Mohan to Rajneesh, let's start at the beginning. Osho was born Chandra Mohan Jain on December 11, 1931, in Kukwata, a small village in central India. He was raised by his maternal grandparents, who gave him the freedom to explore life on his own terms. Even as a child, Osho displayed a rebellious streak and a deep curiosity about the mysteries of life. He was a voracious reader and questioned everything, from religious traditions to societal norms. In the 1960s, he began traveling across India, giving lectures on spirituality, meditation, and the importance of individual freedom. It was during this time that he adopted the name Acharya Rajneesh, Acharya meaning teacher and Rajneesh being a name he chose for himself. His teachings were unconventional, to say the least. He challenged traditional religious practices, criticized political systems, and encouraged people to live authentically and fearlessly. But it wasn't until the 1970s that Osho's fame began to spread beyond India. He started attracting Western seekers who were disillusioned with the materialism and conformity of their societies. They were drawn to his message of love, meditation, and liberation. And thus, the Osho movement was born. The rise of the Osho movement. By the early 1970s, Osho had established himself as a prominent spiritual teacher in India. But his vision was much bigger. He wanted to create a global community where people from all walks of life could come together to explore spirituality, meditation, and personal growth. In 1974, he founded the Osho International Meditation Resort in Pune, India. This ashram quickly became a hub for spiritual seekers, artists, intellectuals, and free spirits from around the world. He spoke on a wide range of topics, from love and relationships to creativity, death, and the nature of existence. His discourses were often laced with humor, wit, and provocative insights. He encouraged his followers to question authority, embrace their individuality, and live life with a sense of playfulness and celebration. However, Osho's growing popularity also attracted criticism and controversy. His open views on sex, his critique of traditional religions, and his unorthodox lifestyle made him a target for conservative groups and the media. But Osho was unfazed. He saw controversy as a natural part of challenging the status quo and awakening people to new possibilities. The conflict between the Indian government and Osho, Bhagwan Sri Rajneesh, was marked by ideological clashes, legal battles, and controversies over his teachings and lifestyle. Osho, a spiritual guru known for his unconventional views on religion, sex, and materialism, often found himself at odds with the authorities. Exile to the United States, facing increasing pressure in India, Osho moved to the United States in 1981, where he established Rajneeshpuram, a commune in Oregon. In 1981, Osho and his followers embarked on an ambitious and ultimately controversial project, the creation of a utopian community in the United States. They purchased a 64,000-acre ranch in Oregon and transformed it into a self-sustaining city called Rajneeshpuram. The community was designed to be a living experiment in conscious living, where people could work, meditate, and grow together in harmony with nature. For a time, Rajneeshpuram thrived. The community had its own schools, restaurants, health clinics, and even an airport. Thousands of people from around the world came to live and work there. But the project also faced significant challenges. The local residents were suspicious of the Rajneesh community, and tensions quickly escalated. There were legal battles, political conflicts, and allegations of illegal activities. The situation reached a boiling point in 1985, when Osho was arrested and charged with immigration violations. He was deported from the United States and returned to India. The Rajneeshpuram experiment came to an abrupt end, and the community disbanded. This period marked one of the most tumultuous chapters in Osho's life, and it remains a subject of debate and speculation to this day. After returning to India, Osho resumed his work at the Pune ashram, which was renamed the Osho Commune International. He continued to give discourses, develop new meditation techniques, and inspire his followers. But his health began to decline, and in 1990, at the age of 58, Osho passed away. His death was attributed to heart failure, though some believe that he was poisoned during his time in U.S. custody. Despite his passing, Osho's legacy lives on. His teachings have been compiled into hundreds of books, and his meditation techniques are practiced by millions of people worldwide. The Osho International Meditation Resort in Pune continues to attract seekers from all corners of the globe. And his message of love, awareness, and individual freedom remains as relevant as ever. So, how should we remember Osho? Perhaps the answer lies in his own words: don't follow me, don't follow anyone. Find your own light. Osho never wanted to be a guru in the traditional sense. He wanted to empower people to think for themselves, to question everything, and to discover their own truth. Lessons from Osho's teachings. As we wrap up today's episode, let's take a moment to reflect on some of the key lessons we can learn from Osho's life and teachings. 1. Embrace your individuality. 2. Live in the present moment. 3. Celebrate life. 4. Question everything. 5. Love without conditions. Hey guys! If you're enjoying this content, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out and keeps me motivated to bring you more awesome videos.